Hello, my name's Steve and I sell stuff on eBay as a hobby. And in this video, I want to tell you about my first negative feedback, which came through yesterday. It was a bit of a shock, but at the end of the day, got it sorted out. It was all a bit of a misunderstanding, and the buyer did revise her feedback and give me a positive rating, which was really very much of a relief to me. But anyway, I thought in this video I'd show you what happened and look at a couple of the routes that you can go down to get your feedback changed. So let's just start by having a look at the feedback I received. This is the feedback I received, and you can imagine that when I saw that, my eyes were immediately drawn to this red circle here, and I was thinking, what has happened? What have I done wrong? What can I do to put this right? And then I read the actual words of the feedback there, and it says, really pleased with this purchase. The books are better condition than expected. Fast delivery too. Thank you. So it became immediately obvious that the buyer had just made a mistake, pressed the wrong button when leaving the feedback. I wasn't sure how to approach it, so I got some advice from eBay's contact team, and they advised me to put in a revision request. And if you look to the right of the screen here, there is a place where you can click on to put a request, a revision request directly to the buyer. And in fact, this request does go directly to the buyer, who then may choose to revise the feedback without you having to take it further, maybe have to go to the eBay's resolution team. Now, this is useful if it's on a subjective issue or if there's something that you can put right, if there's a problem with the goods. It's something that you might be able to sort out in negotiation with the buyer. The problem with it is that the request is limited to 80 characters, so really you need to back it up by sending a separate message to the buyer. Sometimes if you look at the profile, the buyer will have a phone number on there. I wouldn't personally ring a buyer with unless I'd reached an agreement with them first that it was okay to do that. But it can sort out a problem if it's something where maybe it's say an electrical item that the buyer doesn't understand how to use, or if there's something else that you can basically deal with and sort out with the buyer. Now, if the buyer refuses to revise the feedback or doesn't reply to this within 14 days, the feedback stands. And I did get a confirmation message from eBay saying, if that happens, please respect the buyer's decision. Which in all cases you might not really be that tempted to do. But there is another way around it. You can click on the Help and Contact button on your eBay page. If you look here, there's the Help and Contact there. If you press that, you get to this screen where you can request to remove feedback, and then you get this screen. And here, basically, you're asked to identify the item. The item name will come up there. The feedback that's been left will be here. The action that you were requesting would be here, I think. Now, what I remember is that when I did this, a little box came up underneath. Now, I didn't record it at the time, so I can't show you that. And as I currently have no negative feedback, I can't go through that with you. But the advantage of this is that you do have 2,000 characters to explain the reasons for your request. So there's more room there for you to have your say. A decision is made by eBay, and that is useful if the buyers refuse to change the feedback or they've not got back to you. Cautionary though, eBay is only likely to remove the feedback if there's an objective reason for your request. For example, if you can show you're not at fault, such as when you've sent an item in good time but it's been delivered late by the courier or your postal service. eBay won't remove feedback if it's subjective. Basically, if you and the buyer don't come to an agreement about the state of the goods or what should happen, they will allow that to stand, because basically what they'll say is that this is the buyer's experience of eBay and that should be respected. So in such a case, if you can't agree a revision with a buyer, you are very likely stuck with it. and that negative feedback then will affect your feedback percentage for the next 12 months. In this case, though, there was no problem with the goods, and really it was just a mistake on the part of the buyer in the feedback that she left. We had a nice exchange of emails over it. She said she was upset at causing any problems, and it was sorted out very quickly. So actually, it's quite a positive experience. I did come away from it feeling that, yeah, I can sort this problem out really. Hopefully, I do what I can not to deserve negative feedback. We all make mistakes, of course, and things do go wrong. But at least I know now that there are ways that it can be sorted out, and it's not the end of the world. And in fact, in this case, as I say, the feedback was changed. And let's end by just having a look at what it was changed to. So in the end, I got my positive feedback and I'm really pleased with that. I hope you found the video interesting. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please give the video a like, subscribe to my channel, and have a look at my videos on what I sell and what I make through selling stuff on eBay. See you soon. Bye.